All right. Good afternoon. Hope things are going well over your way, and we're going to get this one started. I appreciate all the support so far on this channel, so go ahead and like, subscribe, and we'll get this one underway. This is my plan markdown file, which is one of my cursor rules. And this one's going to really, I think, help you both save frustration, time, and potentially money, depending on what kind of LLM you're using for your inference. And I'm in Cursor right now. And I've got this cursor rule, and it's called plan. And it says, please provide your plan to provide this implementation. I will review it to either make edits or allow you to proceed. This one is huge for me, and it's been saving me because basically a lot of the times it seems like you're giving really, really great instructions and you're giving lots of context, and it will still proceed to do things that appear out of the blue. Like, where'd you get that from? Like, why are you doing that? I said nothing about that. And so this is kind of a way for me to like hack that, if you will. So like that doesn't happen to me, anymore. Or sometimes like this is me being a little over the top. You say like, make this thing orange. It proceeds to make it red. And you're like, what happened? Why? And if you use this plan, it'll tell you, I'm going to make this thing red. Correct? And you're like, no. I said orange, remember? And then it's like, oh, okay. So what I have here is I have this application, and it is a client project right now. And basically this is for teachers, and they can assign points to students for different categories. Well, when they earn points, these points are spendable. And so they end up with two different point categories: earned points throughout the term, but then also a balance points that are like their overall balance that they're allowed to transact with other students. So one of the weird, edge cases is, you make a transaction, but then maybe you decide that kid wasn't respectful today, does something crazy, so you remove a point, but that point was then used in a previous transaction. We don't want to have that happen. So we need to solve for this. And the logic might get a little weird. We might need to make some database schema changes, all these things. And so I'm going to use two in order to make this change: the plan, but then also my clarify rule. And this is basically saying like, hey, if you don't understand the context I'm giving you, then clarify. One of the things I have changed in my clarify is I say, when you do use clarifying questions, like please put those in letters, in numbers and letters. That way, like when I answer clarifying questions, I can like reference those exact questions. Sometimes it wants to give you bullet points, and so it just makes it hard for you to give like exact feedback to the LLM. So let's run it. And what I'm hoping to show you live here is that it's going to make a mistake. So let's see. So I'm just going to quickly read through this and see where it gets wrong. So I have found one here where during its time implementing this code, it might just make an assumption and really screw things up for you, not only on your database schema side, but then also on your logic side for your application. And let's just go to this one, 1B. Should complete session be available for each individual class period, or is it a global action that affects all classes? This is a crazy one, right? Because if in my case, I want it for sure to just be each individual class term, not a global complete sessions for the day. And so I can just imagine the situation where you implement this on a global basis and you're not going to see the behavior that you want to have. I'm going to actually like answer this and like complete, my building of this. But I just want to show that, and I'm going to, I'll just provide the text here for the cursor rules in the description below. Keep it simple that way. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll keep them rolling here. Cheers.